Good day or good evening, whichever applies to you, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, your host, Lord Valderox, here to tackle the last quest, 7th Door, the Count of Monte Cristo. As you all know, I've mentioned multiple times in the past videos that in this quest we'll be facing a lot of assassin-based enemies, more specifically the ghost type. If you're familiar with these enemies, you know that they like to decrease your normal phantasm, so be prepared. On top of that though, because they're purely assassins, I'd recommend bringing a team of casters. The team that I'm going to be going with is as follows. We have Caster Liz again. If you obtained her during Halloween, she'd be a nice addition, or other acceptable, I guess you could say, replacements would be any other mob type of casters, such as Babbage or even Paracelsus. But again, that's up to your discretion. For me though, I feel like I'm probably not placing my team correctly, mostly because it would probably be more advantageous to bring a different set of caster. The one I had in mind, let's see, filter. From my caster selection, I guess I could bump up to the higher casters, but I don't really want to go there. But yeah, Lily would be a nice addition, seeing as how she would keep the team alive. But again, I've already mentioned this multiple times, but I'm trying to run a team that's, again, everyone else can do and therefore can imitate and therefore claim their rewards. I'm sure everyone else has seen other videos of other YouTubers, but still, for those of you that have it, I guess I'm just giving you, I guess, my 2 cents. And then the other thing I'd want to point out as well, again, quickly jumping back here, is if you notice my command seals are restored. So there you have it. And without further ado, I'd say we jump right into the quest. Again folks, like I said, be prepared. This is the last quest. If you have to use your command seals, here there's no hold bars. Be nice if you came out without having to use them, but again, you're limited to what you can and cannot do. So don't be stingy with those command seals if you have to. If anything, save them all for the return of your servants, because the last enemy, according to the chart here, is an Advendantis with 500k HP, and that's a lot of HP for an Avenger. The man was saved in the end. When he finally achieved his bloody revenge, he abandoned all the evil he built up. He regained once more the nobility he thought he'd lost. His emotions, his love, his human goodness. The man's name, his name after he threw away the name of Count of Monte Cristo. He became Advendantis, the man who regained love, even after becoming a terrible avenger. As he threw aside his revenge and set out on a journey, they say you could see a foreign princess at his side, but now he is Senpai. Kyufu! Yes, Val, it's fine. I'm sure Senpai will wake up tomorrow. We can't let ourselves get down. We must stay strong. When Senpai wakes up, we can't be seen feeling sad. Foo! Yes, I think so. We need to be ready for Senpai to come back at any time. Where is the woman? Don't look so confused. The woman, the one I call Mercedes. Where'd she go while I was gone? There's no place to go in the Chateau d'If. The Hall of Judgment, maybe? Yes, that's the only part of this hell that you know. But the prison tower you've seen is only a small part of the whole that is the Chateau d'If. You have all you need, but there are many other wonderful rooms inside it. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Get ready. The last Hall of Judgment has been prepared. Kill the 7th Lord. Do not hesitate. Do not be uncertain. There is only one path anyways. So kill him? You are very lucky. Not only that I'm personally at your side, but that you know not of the most of the hells within this place. Something must love you very much. A rain of tortures do not assault your senses. The screams of the imprisoned and dying do not assault your sense of hearing. The endless stench of death does not assault your sense of smell. How do you know so much about this place? Because of what I am. This is different in several ways from the real Chateau d'Oeuf, and in many ways it's closer to what I am. Never-ending grudge has altered its very essence. Well, whatever the reason, the only thing that assails you is the halls of judgment. Not that I envy you, but you walk a very different path than I do. Huh. Didn't you say it was prepared? Let me tell you an old story. It'll help pass the time. I'd love a smoke, but I suppose I'll do without. It's a simple old story. Some say it's the greatest tale of revenge the world has ever known. There once was a fool who lived by the sea. He was an honest man. He didn't know that the world was full of evil. That was how the man fell into a trap. He was falsely convicted and sent to the Chateau d'Oeuf. He spent 14 years in that hell, and when he escaped alive, he became an avenger. He threw aside all that was good in man and attained the cunning and power of a devil. In his wrath, the man put all he had into his revenge. One by one, he terrified and slew all those who had sent him to that hell. Well, I can still remember their faces. The shock when I told them my name. The despair when the evil deeds they'd forgotten come back to haunt them. Ha ha ha! That was the vengeance. Righteous revenge. Was that man you, Avenger? Huh. Don't be in such a hurry. Let your elders finish their stories. But that's most of what I have to say. The man achieved his revenge, but let the last one go. Some say he abandoned his wickedness. They say at the very end he regained his goodness. That he gained love. Why are you so mad? The man did indeed stop seeking revenge. He probably did regain the love he lost. He disappeared along with the captive princess who had loved him. I've heard that story somewhere. I'm sure you have. A wicked author wrote it all down and it became known throughout the world. The man's life became a story, or perhaps the story was his life. Whichever way it was, the story received unparalleled acclaim and countless emotions turned into a myth of revenge. Once the man cried out for the god of vengeance, but sadly, in the end became the god himself. The man's face was carved into history, in the vengeful form that existed in man's imagination. His soul became a heroic spirit, and when the king of mages tried to incinerate time itself, it became a very unique servant, an extra class. And that's you, isn't it, Avenger? In the end, I never did remember who I was. But I know you. I don't know why, but I know you. Are you the seventh? Hello, Valderox. No, not you, the one in black. Move. Move. I prefer not to kill women. You went all out with Jean. That was a ruler, a human fortress. In body and soul, she's far too sturdy to be a woman. This tower is a wicked thing, and so are you, Avenger. You cannot be allowed to exist in this world. Oh, interesting. Another woman uttering those same words, eh? Mercedes, no. Woman who has lost herself and wanders. Would you deny me here in the Chateau d'Oeuf? You are no weak woman. You are strong. Your strong soul rivals even that holy maiden. Show me what you really are. If I must not be allowed to exist, then reveal yourself. Use your full power to kill me. I still don't know. Why? Why am I here? But there are those who will lend me strength. We will lend you strength, woman. We are wraiths who cannot become heroic spirits. But we have never forgotten you for a moment. A convergence of the curses within the Chateau d'Eve? No. There's no hatred, no rage. Are those fragments of the souls that admire you? Haha, splendid. Even the dead love you, woman. You must have walked quite the path in life. Perhaps you are a famous heroic spirit. But a wraith without hatred is just a whisper on the wind. Moan, avenger, pitiful me. This woman is our light, our one salvation. You must not reject even her. No salvation, no salvation. At least then die, like a moth burning at the flame. Something about that, folks. Got a little bit distracted there. Huh. We're off to a weird start, I'll say that much. Remember, you kill one, then the others will follow pursuit. Don't want to use it just yet. But then again, Hans does provide heal. You don't need the crit stars right away, so we'll hold off on that. I highly recommend trying to use this noble phantasm multiple times if possible. There it goes, those damn goats. Goats. I meant to say ghosts, my apologies. Probably should have done it in reverse. Nice. Let's see what ghosts we get this time around. They're stronger, that's for sure. One down. My oh my, what big eyes you have. If I had to, I will use Luz's MP to wipe those ghosts out. No, let's see. Should probably test it out now just in case. Just in case she does end up killing them. She probably will kill the lower ones. Yeah, she did. And she came close to killing the other one. Yeah, Liz is good. How dare you paralyze her? Why the heck not? Need him to survive. I believe after this is the giant ghost, and he will be a little bit troublesome, I'm not gonna deny that. Huh, I thought there was gonna be a two-part to this. I guess not. Well then. In that case, don't mind if I do. Again, folks, proceed with caution. There might be another battle after this, at least according to the page on Cernopedia, seeing as how it shows. Man, that thing's annoying. Little Liz. Trying to get him up there. Yeah, but they seem out of the gun and kill him anytime soon. Yep. Could decide to stun him. Let's see, how are we gonna play this out? Do that for sure. Again, doing damage, but not as much as I'm hoping. And we could buy ourselves a turn. Simply put, we stun the fool. May as well. I wonder if that remove buff will remove the stun. It shouldn't do that. It's not how it should work. Just in case that ghost is going to do a lot of damage. The one I want to raise up. I shouldn't have used it on Liz. Yeah, pretty much effed up. Come on, Media, pull through. Dang. Oh yeah, they're all gonna die next turn, unless of course that ghost doesn't crit again. Well, there goes my team. Let's see if I really want to hit the lead. Well, if he's going to be participating, might as well have him do damage. He's doing too much damage for my taste. It's gonna attack again. Dang it, Liz, you're just hanging by a thread. I know that ghost is gonna do super effective damage, so... Ah, dang, Dantes has been killed pretty badly. Do I really want to save him, though? I suppose I could. Would it be worth it saving him, though? Probably not. But I had to make use of the skill. Come on, Liz. You're my only hope. She's probably gonna do like 40k. Okay, not even. Again with that invincible? Wow. Should have used that invade instead. Oh, this is gonna end horribly for me. Ah, damn it. Well, not sound like the present, I suppose. I'm hoping Q can at least last 2 turns, but let's see. It all comes down to luck now, folks. Can you trigger the death with this? Let's see. Probably not. Yeah, he's dead. Well, there you have it, folks. I tried, but like I said, don't be afraid to use command seals. What else are we going to use them for anyways? Like I said, there might be another battle after this with Edmund Dantes, and I might regret using them. Seeing as how I probably didn't need to. My servants are strong as they are. Well, here's the thing. With my servants in particular, they're not as strong as they should be. I'm looking at these two right here, specifically Media. She could be at level 70, but again, it's one of those things because I never really focus on my low star servants. They're not as powerful as they should be. Otherwise, it could last longer. Same with Hans as well. But I'm not gonna blame the blame game here. Let's get to it then. Well, let's do this too. Can I kill it before he charges up? I dare to use some kind of invincible. Was this really worth it? Probably not. And I think those were a lot of void dust too. Yep. Again, like I said, this probably wasn't worth it, so... Again. Folks, this is where I break off from my whole rule. I really cannot afford to use... Well, I mean, I could. I'd rather not, though. So... As much as I would love to show a video, I guess you could say, detailing how to take down Dantes, you pretty much throw it with everything you got at him. I really cannot afford to... Oh, okay. Huh. Last battle, I guess, take whatever servant you can get. It'd been nice if you could have done that in the last battle. Dantes is a piece of shit. Again, like I said, enough bashing of Dantes. We're not here to bash him, I guess. This is going to be a long, extended two-parter, I guess, so... Let me set up a team that I can use to take him down. I really can't rely on anyone else's servants. I say that, but... You know what? Yep, taking you along just in case. And as far as team setup, like I said, folks, not too pleased with the results. Not much I can say. From the looks of things, he can apply Ignore Invincible to self, one turn, and increase his own attack, and decrease MP damage of an enemy by 20% and increase uncritical hit rate by 20%. Yikes, as if he wasn't dangerous enough already. Well, let me set the filters. I'm gonna hit him with my damage dealers, so to speak. Can I put that on? Heck yeah! Sorry folks, can't cut corners here. I cannot afford to lose. Well, I mean I could. But I really want to get that lore anyways. And this is, folks, where you throw pretty much all your strongest service at him. Again, the whole setup with the team prior to this, it probably would have worked if and only if Media was at a high level, and if and only if Hans were also at a higher level as well. Oh, don't force yourself to move. Stay where you are, though I doubt you can move at all. Don't let it bother you. I've simply done what I felt I must. Did the wraiths help me for the reason he said? because of who I was in life. I am supposed to be the Lord of the 7th Hall of the Judgment, one of the obstacles set to slay you. For some reason I lost that role, as well as my memories. I still can't remember, but I pray that the light shines down upon your path. Much of what he says is lies, but one thing he said remains in my heart. Attendre et esperar. Wait and hope. What sad words, but what a strong wish that lives within them. Die, leave nothing behind. Without hatred, you are weak. True, you had an advantage over me, but your blade could not touch me, woman. It was far too kind. So it seems. I'm not the real Mercedes, but I pray that the light shines upon your path, Avenger. No, Edmund Dantes. Was she a heroic spirit too? Who cares? Ha ha, how hilarious. These were her last words. Me, Edmund? No. First the Holy Maiden, then her. I am not him. I am not Edmund Dantes. That's the name of a miserable innocent prisoner. The name of a man who was saved by a miraculous love. That is not me. I am an avenger, an eternal being of vengeance. The name of a human who lived and died as a man. How could it be worthy of me? Is that your true name? We're done talking. The Chateau d'If's role will end soon. The 7 judgments have been destroyed. All that's left is to go outside into the sunlight, but no human has escaped the Chateau d'If with one exception. It is the same even now that a million hatreds have reformed this place. Only one may leave. I figured this was coming. Very perceptive. No, I suppose it's to be expected. The one who remains shall become the new Ave Faria. They will end their life as one who shatters despair and guides towards hope. It's a meaningful way to end one's life. You or me, one of us will survive and one of us will die. Come, my temporary master, prepare yourself. Of course I have no intention of dying. I was lucky enough to come back to this world. I will do as I please, so I'll make you a second Ave Faria and live. Your story will end. It's that simple. Let us end this. In the last act of the play, your soul shall truly die. But if you say you will continue, you have not lost your hope, then slay me. To me belongeth vengeance. I am the avatar of pride, the lord of the 7th Hall of Judgment. Fight me and save the world. Hold nothing back. Again, I don't feel too hot about going into this battle with no command seals, which means I'll have to hit them hard or be forced to use a Sync Quartz. Again, I can afford the Sync Quartz. Whether you should or not, I don't know. For the lore, I guess if you really want it, sure, go for it. Okay, let's see. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Probably should have used that on herself. I don't think that'll work on him, but we're still gonna hit him anyways. Should probably have Waver stun him next turn. Sorry, man. It's nothing personal. We know what we need to do. Okira's still strong. And last time I checked, yep, we want to do that. Now, if this plays out the way I want it to. Drop some more stars. I think that's how it should work. Yeah, he's dealing damage, alright. And I kind of want to have to avoid that as much as possible. Or, better yet, try to hurt him. Cheat. Of course, I'm a little cheat myself. Why does it feel like he's gonna use his Noble Phantasm? You know what will stun him? Just in case as a precaution? And then we hit him. Is what I want to say. But even I'm starting to feel a little No. Two scenarios can play out right now. I can switch out to the other waiver. I'll probably do that too. Probably should have done all of Kita's, but I want some crit stars next turn as well. He is gonna do a lot of damage. If I recall correctly, Waver's probably gonna die. Yeah, he died. You bastard. Well, this'll be fun. Ah, shit. Well, probably should have done Okita's to generate more crit stars because Cats is just gonna do damage. Crit stars over damage. So close to dying too. Okita, you have the honors. Oh jeez, I wonder what it could be. The lore? No. Right, dust. There you have it, folks. And so concludes the quest. Amazing. I see. You've learned how I fight. Your time as my temporary master was well spent. Hahaha, this feels good. Indeed, I wanted to taste this once. To be like the one person who gave me guidance. The noble Ave Faria. I can be a tiny light of hope. To an innocent person who fell into a terrible trap. And when Dantes... So you would call me that too. I shall admit it. You have done me a favor by killing me. You have guided me to victory. You don't understand? Yes, I'm sure. I knew not of victory even as I found my place in history as an avenger. because Edmund was saved at the end. I, the one who failed to taste victory and achieve his revenge, continued to exist. But you, Valderox, I guided you to victory, and you overcame the obstacles and escaped the prison tower. What an ending, filled with hope. I was without victory, and you allowed me to guide you, and earn that victory. You're so generous. Haha, Valderox. We have won. Not even the King of Mages is all-powerful. So this was Solomon's... Fool, you may speak of the King of Mages, but do not use his true name carelessly. That name has become a curse. Just saying it out loud is enough to place that curse on you. That is how you came to be in this hell. You stared into his eyes in London, did you not? That was enough for him. It's called the evil eye. You were given a fatal poison then. He didn't let you go. He decided that you were already finished. But, this was the result. Too bad, King of Mages. Your single whim, your single cursing trap has met its end here. That's what you get for choosing me, you fool. Walk forth, keep struggling. You have been released from this prison of the soul. Someday you shall save the world. Will you disappear forever? You would wish to meet me, an avenger once more? Then there's but one thing I can say. Attendre et espérer. Wait and hope. And so there goes a fine avenger. And then a couple banners down the line, we're gonna get Joan of Arc altar. Senpai? Foo, cute. Senpai, it looks like Senpai's awake. If I'm not dreaming, this means... Yeah, looks like a full recovery. Really, it's amazing. Good morning, Valderox. You were asleep a long time. Do you have a headache? Oh, cute. Senpai, good morning. I'm glad you're back. I'm so glad. I'm home, Mash. Yes, welcome back, Senpai. And we get a crystallized lore. Now I know. I really can't call this a victory. It feels kind of hollow and empty, seeing as how I kind of took matters into my own hand. Saying the whole can't afford to lose type of situation scenario. In any case, though, reviewing these last two quests again. Tackle the last ones with ghosts. Casters all the way. Although that ancient ghost I say will give you the hardest time, seeing as how he does a lot of damage, unless of course your low star servants aren't high enough, you're gonna have a lot of trouble with him. I'm not trying to be mean about it. You may have to end up using your command skills there. And then especially with the last battle with Edmund Dantes is the one what I want to say. You have to use your command skills again. I kinda guess you could say glossed over it. Actually, if anything, for that last battle with a ghost, I probably should have taken another servant besides Kukulane. Probably could have taken another berserker and sought them in with one of the casters, that way saving them. But again, that was poor planning on my part. In the case though, folks, if possible, try to save your command skills for the battle with Edmund Dantes, because his is going to be the one that's going to be tantamount to, how do I word it, high difficulty. But again, if you really have to, and only if you have to, use the same quartz. If you had to use your command skills in the previous battle. I mean, if you got this far, do you really want to let your rewards go to waste, I guess you could say? Because in order to get to the last quest, you had to complete the other ones, so in a sense it was a journey. And I guess it really all depends on you. Still though, my thoughts on the matter. Again, if you can spare async quartz, and only if you couldn't save your command seals in the previous battle. I know it's tough, not having the powerful servants. I can only imagine what my friend's gonna go through when he has to tackle the quest. But let's hope he and for anyone else that's still doing the quest within the limited amount of time that we have, let's hope you guys can pull through, you know? You guys deserve a victory too. Anyways though, I will cut the video right here. Again, this is your host, Lord Valderox. I wish you good luck on tackling the last 2-part quest. And if you're still voting on the banner, good luck with pulling Edmund Dantes. He's a nice servant. I'm gonna lie, he's a nice servant. Anyway though, do take care folks.